Last at the top of the show, and here are radars showing what we have going on right now. And this is a pretty heavy downpour, of course, starting to spread some heavier rain northward into the city of New Orleans. Some of the heaviest, though, right now, and you can see this is very heavy right around Lake Salvador, just north of Jean Lafitte. And we have lighter rain off into New Orleans east. We will likely continue with these slow moving cells this afternoon, evening, and tonight. So this is not a short-term kind of thing. We're looking at several hours where we will have this rain threat and even into tomorrow. Big thunderstorm with a lot of lightning off the coast of Plaquemines Parish. This has been gently moving off to the east. But again, these are not moving very fast. So if you have the rain moving in, it might take a while for it to wind down. North of Lake Pontchartrain, we're starting to see some lighter showers start to work in. But really, some of our area is not seeing rain right now. But again, we're expecting an increase through this afternoon, tonight, and into tomorrow. This takes us to 3 p.m. Our model wants to bring in a little bit more rain, but it really fires up the storms by about 5 and 6 p.m. This might be a little bit too much. This model sometimes tends to go a bit heavy, but you can see the general trend through the evening. We continue with that rain, not necessarily continuously, but we'll have that chance through this evening. This is 8 p.m. and then on toward the overnight hours. Still the rain in the area. Now, we've been seeing some indications that early tomorrow we may see it decrease. So 7 a.m. tomorrow, we might start off a bit quiet, and then we'll see maybe some rain, at least in coastal spots. But look what happens through the day. We have 11 a.m. around lunchtime tomorrow, still some rain. And then models have been indicating this next wave of rain, another sort of line or a complex of storms racing in pretty fast ahead of a weak front out to our northwest. So this is potentially tomorrow early afternoon, 1, 2 p.m. And then by tomorrow, 4 and 5, we're looking much quieter. So this should be finished by tomorrow late afternoon to evening. And then we'll be finished with that rain threat for a few days at least, with a pretty nice midweek coming up on Wednesday. Look at that gloomy look. Our temperature at 72. I have our highs today, probably middle 70s. Some of you are already there, particularly where you're not seeing as much rain. Our highs today, again, middle to upper 70s, 80% chance of rain continuing tonight, although we may see some of the rain eventually slacking off toward tomorrow morning. We still certainly have that chance for rain overnight with our north and south shore lows in the 60s. Note that our flooding rain risk compared to last night has gone up a little bit. We have the 4 categories here. The yellow is slight. That's the level 2 out of 4. And this would be the main concern with this system. Of course, if you get these slow moving storms, maybe dumping in some cases possibly up to a quick 2+ inches of rain, that could cause some street flooding issues. Tomorrow as well, we're in the yellow shaded area to green. That would be the levels 1 and 2 once again for some flooding rain. The reds are indicating here about 2+ inches of rain. We will see the blues to purples more like maybe 1 to 2 inches. But again, we might see some totals, and maybe especially off to the southeast or maybe toward our Mississippi coastal spots, where it will be conceivable to have maybe 4+ inches of rain in at least a few spotty locations. Also, we'll watch just in case of a few severe elements. Today and tomorrow, we're at the level 1 out of 5 risk for severe storms, but we're seeing some that are rotating very slightly, not seeing any tornadic kind of potential right now. But of course, we'll be watching everything through this afternoon, as there is the chance for a few high wind gusts, maybe some hail, and perhaps an isolated tornado. But again, the main thing is going to be the heavier rain, I think. Wednesday, we start in the lower 60s. It's less humid. It's pleasant. It's partly cloudy. It feels completely different from what we have today. Thursday looks good too. Friday, we have another rain system, maybe up to an inch of rain with that one, perhaps a few showers Saturday, and then we're cooling down pretty significantly for Sunday next weekend.